Each and every day, not even each and every day, but a few times a day, each and every moment, we are receiving an awakening, an opportunity to awaken more and more additional parts, broken vessels, sparks, and so that we can elevate them from the shattering, from in order to receive to in order to bestow. And a person, however, forgets what is it that he needs to do. He exists inside of his sensation, that his situation is not satisfactory, and he's disconnected from everything. He doesn't quite know where he is, in what he is, for what purpose he exists. And here is his work, the work in preparation that he needs to organize for himself as clearly as possible the state that he is in, which is the state of shattering, and a state of shattering that where he is disconnected from the other broken parts, which are his friends, the 10, and in general maybe all of the created beings that he can imagine to himself. And the way that he depicts them, that they're all connecting internally as one man in one heart, that is, that there will be a single desire between them, and all of it will be only in order to get closer to the Creator, to incorporate the Creator with them. This actually is our constant work. And here, if we examine ourselves, then we see how much we forget about it, we disconnect from this task that should be entirely in connecting between us, and in the connection between us to discover the Creator, to demand the Creator, to bestow to the Creator. This is called Israel, the light, and the Creator are one. However, we forget about it, we're not in it, because we don't yet have here this matter of each one shall help his friend. That's on the one hand. On the other hand, every moment, new records, Reshimot, are revealed, and they're all broken. This is why it cannot be that that I will yearn for something that is true, that I will even be aimed towards something that is true. It will always be only in the direction of my ego. This is how it is to begin with. This is why we have to establish for ourselves, even on the corporeal level, duties to awaken the others, to remind one another of how we need to be aimed, and how much we can give an example to one another, physically, tangibly, in a way that is apparent to our senses and with our thoughts and our prayers. Otherwise, we will be spending all of our time of preparation. We will draw it out to many years, this period of time, because we have to scrutinize whatever pertains to the root of the soul of each one of us and of all of us together. And also, we must not forget that in our effort to connect between us, we are actually scrutinizing, sorting all the vessels that exist in the world and in humanity. It's not just a friend, the friend that I see before me. This friend is bringing me additional maybe billion people that are standing behind him, or many more souls even. And when I go to connect with my 10, I need to realize that this way I'm actually connecting with all the souls in the world, with all the created beings, and through them to the Creator. And actually, if I reach identification, complete connection with my 10, then I won't have to later on do the same work with all of the created beings. They will all be incorporated within my friends. So let us try as much as possible to connect together and to realize that specifically that each day they shall be as new in your eyes means that every day I discover new work in the connection between us, a new distancing that did not exist before. And this is how we, between us, more and more, in all kinds of different manners, will continue. The most important is, nevertheless, that a few times a day that we get some appeal address from the group that we need to be connected, that we need to be united, we need to be closer to one another, in spite of the forgetfulness that is, in spite of the ego that was working between us in those intermissions, between the different times, and more to see how much our work is specifically in that. Specifically in that. We always run away according to how our ego is deflecting us sideways, and then we think about all kinds of other thoughts. We depict spirituality not inside of its vessel, which is the connection. And that is a problem. The main thing, which is the opposite of our ego, that stands against our ego, which is connection up to love, exists entirely far from us, the most distant from us, and therefore we forget specifically about it. So, every day they will be as new in your eyes, first of all, means that each and every day, each and every time that you awaken, you begin more and more to understand how much your distancing is new, distancing from the 10, from the group, and how much you're not thinking about it. One who is greater than his friend, his inclination is greater. So every time we distance even more and more, as if there was never such a distancing, and indeed there was never such a distancing. It is always new. So we need to try, nevertheless, to help one another, because our success depends on that.